For example, whether it should be height or weight, or in case of price and demand, in case of income and expenditure, in case of your production and employability for employee. Moving to the next one, if you go to the second point, this particular simple correlation analysis is attempt to determine the degree of relationship between variables, whether it should be simple or whether it should be two or more, whether it should be more than that variable, that should be considered for attaining the different degree of relation between these variables. And in the next, in the same class, we have discussed about simple, partial, and multiple correlation, positive and negative correlations, perfect and imperfect correlations, and the last one is linear and non-linear correlations. Moving to the next slide, if you take the different calculation and computation method basically used in case of simple correlation, we have discussed that is diagrammatic methods, in which in this particular method basically the scatter diagram is used in the form, you can say that is in the form of graph that should be by the use of color dots and color points, you can directly place this particular diagram by the help of x-axis and y-axis. And the next part is in case of graphical methods, as you know, the variables in the case of y-axis and variable in case of x-axis, that should be considered. But the thing is that in case of graphics method, you use graph papers, and nowadays in case of soft mode, most of the cases, your Microsoft Excel sheet should be used. The next part is karl Pearson coefficient method. This is most important. In that method, we have solved only two numericals. Before starting this particular karl Pearson coefficients, in case of direct methods, you have to remember, as I told in the last class, that plus minus 1, that is perfect correlation, and the last one is 0, that is no correlation. So if you go to that particular point, in case of karl Pearson coefficient method, as far as his initiation regarding the correlation, the coefficient of correlation, which is denoted as R, and the value of R should be in between plus minus 1. This is most important thing. And in the last class, we have solved by direct methods. Let's solve an example from your side. This is the typical examples. This is the third example from karl Pearson coefficient method. I just read the example. From the following statistics, find the karl Pearson coefficient by direct method basing the deviation. Here we have two variables is given, that is x and y. In case of x, we have 5. I advise all of you just note down these variables, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Similarly, y represents 6, 12, 5, 8 and 9. Try to solve this one. As you know, in case of first step, you have to calculate which one? The mean of x and mean of y. Just calculate. Shakti Prasad, what is the value of x bar?
$15.
Okay, you can drop your answer on chat box. Rudra Das, what is the value of y bar? Sambit Sasang, your answer is correct. Yes, x bar equals to 15 and y bar equals to 8. Okay, Rajamali, it's 8 for y bar. Rasmika, your answer is correct. Then moving to the second step, in that case, you have to calculate the standard deviation of x, that is sigma x, and standard deviation of y. So I just go to that one. 5. The next one is 10. The next one is 15. The next one is 20. The last one is 25. So what is the sum of x here? Anyone?
75.
75.
75. That means 75 divided by how much?
5.
5.
5. That is the value of x bar, that is 15. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, moving to the next one. Just a minute. Whenever I paste, the format is always changed. That's why I repeatedly go to the previous slide. So in case of your x bar or mean of x, that equals to 15. Mean of x or x bar is equals to 15. 75 divided by 5. That equals to, just a minute, that equals to 15. And then in case of mean of, next one is your mean of y, that equals to, if you calculate this one, that is 6 plus 12, 18, 18 plus 5, that is 23, 23 plus 8, that is 31, and 31 plus 9, that equals to 40. Here in case of x bar, that is 40 divided by 5, that equals to 8. Similarly, moving to calculate the sigma or standard deviation of x. What is the value? That is square root of summation of x square. Okay, here I write that is 5 minus 15. How much?
Minus 10.
Minus 10. The next one is 0. Sorry. 5. This is minus 5. Next one is 0. This is 5. And the last one is 10. Similarly, if you go to the square of x square, that equals to 100. This one is 25. This one is 0. Next one is 25. And the last one is 100. So what is the sum of this one?
257.
250. Good. Similarly, if you calculate this one, that is 6 minus 8, that's minus 2. This one is 12 minus 8, that is 4. Again, 5 minus 8, that is minus 3. 8 minus 8, that is 0. The last one is 9 minus 8, that is 1. Sorry. If you go to the square of y square, that is 4. The next one is 16. The next one is 9. Next one is 0. The last one is 1. If you multiply with x into y, that means how much? This one is 20. The next one is, this is minus 20. The next is 0 minus 3, that is 0. Sorry. The next one is 5 into 0, that is 0. And 10 minus, sorry, 10 into 1, that equals to 10. So what is the sum?
N.
10.
Just calculate. I will call some student names, those who have already finished. Let's check who have already finished. Ratikanta Kara.
No, sir, I haven't finished. I am doing it.
Okay, continue. Sangram Kesari Sahu.
Yes, sir. Doing, sir.
You are still calculating. Okay. Pritam Yadav.
Doing, sir.
Okay. Robin Kumar has already got the answer. Pritinanda Sahu.
Yes, sir.
What is your answer for standard deviation of x?
Sir, 7.07.
7.07. I just write here 7.07. Similarly, what is the standard deviation of y?
2.45.
2.44.
2.45.
44.
44.
449 thila.
Okay, you can take 44 also. No issues. And let's check who have already finished in case of calculating the karl Pearson coefficient. Sangeeta Sahu, what is your answer for standard deviation of x and y?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
The standard deviation of 7.07 and standard deviation of white 2.44.
Okay. Sanjeev Biswal, are you there? Sanjeev Biswal.
Yes, sir, I'm trying here.
Okay. Saraswati Naik.
Yes, sir.
You can tell the standard deviation of y. What is the value of standard deviation of y?
2.44.
2.44. Fine. Shivani Jana, what is the final answer for karl Pearson coefficient? Sania Khatun,
Yes, sir. So 0.115.
0.115. Okay. So just write the final answer in the bottom of this particular page, that r equals to, or coefficient of your correlation in case of karl Pearson, the r equals to 0.115. It clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall I move to next methods?
Yes,
The
sir.
next method is shortcut method. Just note down the heading, and after that you have to write down the notation as well as the formulas. So in case of shortcut method, we have two formulas. The second one is the you can say that is the modified version of first one. You need to focus on the first one only. In case of karl Pearson coefficient, by use of shortcut method, the r equals to summation of dx into dy minus n into x bar minus ax into y bar minus ay whole divided by n into standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y. So it is my advice to all of you, just note down the notation for understanding of this particular numerical. In case of dx, stand for deviation for assumed average of first, or you can say that is the x series. Similarly, in case of dy, that is the deviation from assumed average of the second series. Summation of dx into dy, that is the total of the product of the pair of the deviation from the assumed average. And n stands for number of pair of the variable. As you know, the x bar is the actual arithmetic average of first series, and ax stands for assumed average of x. Similarly, if you go to y bar stands for actual arithmetic average of second series, and ay stands for assumed average of y series. And the last one is the standard deviation, that is sigma x stands for standard deviation of x series, and sigma y stands for standard deviation of y series. Just note down all the notation and the formula. Then we proceed to calculate an example. If you finish, just text a message on chat box. Okay, Pidunka Das is very fast. Fine. Just wait for others. Okay, Salini Patra, Rakesh Kumar Vera also. Okay. Shall I move to the next slide? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
here is a typical example in case of shortcut method, special reference to karl Pearson coefficient. From the following data, find the coefficient of correlation between two variables, that is x and y, using the shortcut method. And here ax is given 7 and ay is given 5. So whenever you face this type of question in case of your semester examinations, the assumed mean in case of x series is always given, and assumed mean in case of y series always given in the questions. So there is no need to worry about the assumed means. Clear? Here we have two number of variable in case of x series, that is 5, 10, again 5, 11, 12, 4, 3, 2, 7, 6. Similarly, in case of Y series, we have 1, 6, 2, 8, 5, again 1, 4, 6, 5, 2. Just note down this one along with the data given, that is AX is equal to 7 and AY is 5. I think all of you finished. Shall I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for this, you know, just a minute. For this, you have to make this type of table. That is, the first column belong to X variable. As per the given data, we have write the X variable, that is 5, 10, 5, 11, then 12, 4, 3, 2, 7, 6. Similarly, in case of Y, I have written 1, 6, 2, 8, 5, 1, 4, 6, and 5, 2. So first you have to go for the calculation of dx. You have to calculate dx here. In case of dx or deviation, especially reference to X series, that equals to X minus assumed means in case of X series. So here assumed mean is given 7. That means 5 minus 7. I repeat, 5 minus 7 for the first row, 5 minus 7 equals to how much?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Similarly, 10 minus 7.
3. Only 3.
Then 10, sorry, that is not minus, that is 3 only. Similarly, I just write 1. 10 minus 7, that equals to 3. Move to the next one, 5 minus 7.
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Just a minute. Minus 2. Moving to the next one, 11 minus 7.
4.
4 again.
4.
12 minus 7.
5.
5. 4 minus 7.
Minus
Minus 3. 3 minus 7, that is minus 4. Similarly, 2 minus 7, that is minus 5. Again, that is 7 minus 7, that is 0. And the last one is 6 minus 7, that is minus 1. Next part is that if you directly go for the square
3
of,
minus 4.
which one? 3 minus
7 minus 4.
7 minus 4. Which row you are telling?
1, 2, 6, 7.
Which
Minus
one?
network issue, so minus 7 or 4 के जगह 4 जगह इसलिए.
Okay, fine. Then after you directly go to square of the deviation belong to X series. The square of minus 2, that is 4. The square of 3, that is 9. Again, square of minus 2, that is 4. Then square of 4, that is 16. Then square of 5, that is 25. And the next one is 9. Next one is 16. Just a minute. 16. Again, the next one is 25. Next one is 0. And the last one is 1. Okay. So shall I move to the next one? Just calculate the sum of dx square. What is the value?
So 109.
109.
109. Okay. Moving to the next one, calculate the deviation in case of Y series. That means Y minus AY. And here AY is given 5. That means 1 minus 5. That equals to how much? Minus 4. This one is 1. This one is minus 3. You calculate your own. For your easy understanding, I will just type this one. That is 8 minus 5, that is 3. Again, 5 minus 5, that is 0. 1 minus 5, that is minus 4. 4 minus 5, that is minus 1. 6 minus 5, that is 1. Again, 5 minus 5, that is 0. And 2 minus 5, that is minus 3. If you go to the square of this dy square, for the first row, that is 16. For second row, 1. Next one is 9. Again, the next one is 9. The next one is 0. Next one is 16 here. Similarly, the next one is 1. Again, 1. again 0, and the last one is 9. Then after you directly go for multiplication of your deviation of X series and deviation of Y series. That means second column and the fifth column. That is -2 into -4. What is the answer?
8.
Okay. Similarly, next one 3 into 1. That is 3. The next is -2 into 3. That is 6. Again 4 into 3. That is 12. Again 5 into 0. That is 0. Then -3 into -4. That 12. Then -4 into -1. That is 4. Then -5 into 1. That is how much? -5. Last one is 0. And this is 3. So calculate the sum of your dx into dy. What is the answer here?
53.
5, 3. Okay. So as per the given formula, you have directly calculate the deviation, that is sigma x is equal to square root of d square divided by n minus sum of dx divided by n whole square, as per the standard deviation calculations.
Sir, summation of dx dy 43.
Sir, it's
43,
43.
sir.
Yes, sir.
43.
43.
43. Okay, fine. Just calculate as per the given formula. So let's check who have finished this one. Okay, Priyanka Das is already finished. Shahbaz Khan, what is the answer for R? Shibani Jana already finished. Shalini Patra is already finished. Shashwati Naik, what is your answer for R?
Sir, solving, sir.
Try to quickly solve that one. Okay, Pratyas Raut, Rakshmi Raut, Nitin Nepali, Rakesh Kumar Vera, Shahbaz Khan. Okay, fine. Raja Ling, Mahaling, Rashmi Hemram, Pratyas there. The answer is 3.26. If you take the extreme value, that is 3.27 also. You can write 3.26. Is it clear to all?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
check who have already finished. Pooja Malik. What is the value of R here? Priti Osopar,
So doing, sir.
you got the concept, na? In case of karl Pearson.
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay, fine. Yes, Sambit Sasan Mishra, value of R, you are asking. Okay, fine. Pritam Yadav, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Okay. Pritam Pallai,
Yes, sir, doing.
तो पहले वो डीपी चेंज करो, जो बार में लटके हुए वो टूट जाएगा मेरे ख्याल से. That one. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
You can change your DP. मेरे
Okay,
ख्याल से बार टूट जाएगा.
Okay, sir.
I'm just joking. Don't mind.
It's
Okay,
okay, sir.
Pratyas Jana. Pratyas Jana, are you there? Pratyas Dev, what is your answer for R?
Yes, sir.
Your voice is breaking. Yes. You can tell. Okay, shall I move to the next one?
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes, you can add. Hello. I think few people have a network issue. They are continuously left and rejoin. Okay, moving to the next one.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm stuck. Sir, I'm not able to find the answer 3.26.
3.26. As per the given formula, first you have to calculate the standard deviation of x. The formula is already given in the slide, that is square root. Under that square root, you have to write summation of d square. The summation of d square is given 109 here, as per the given
Yes, sir.
table. Okay, then divide by your number of observation, that is 1. How many number of observations are there in case of x?
10. 10.
Okay, then minus summation of dx. Summation of dx is how much? What is the
So
sum of this?
for summation of dx.
That means minus 2 plus 3 minus 2 plus 4 plus 5, this one.
So -5.
Which is minus 5. I write here. Minus 5 divided by 10 square. कितना हुआ?
So -5 divided by 10 square.
So 1/4.
1/4 होगा, ठीक है? 10 is represent number of observations. Similarly, if you calculate the standard deviation of y, what is the answer for standard deviation of x? Anyone?
3.26.
Just write here for better understanding. Standard deviation of x is 3 point how much? Anyone?
3.26.
3.26 for this one. Okay. Then if you calculate the standard deviation of y, in that case, that is sum of d square is already given how much? Sum of d square.
62.
62. And sum of dy is given how much? The fifth column.
10.
Minus
10.
minus 10. Okay. If you apply the formula, that is under the square root of summation of dy square, that means summation of dy square is 62 divided by 10 minus 10 divided by 10 square. So what is the answer for standard deviation?
2.28.
2.28. Yosofa, you are getting the concept
Yes,
of
sir.
Karl? Okay. Then after you use the Karl Pearson coefficient in case of short-term method, the first formula. So in case of first formula, I'll just go to that particular formula. That is summation of dx into dy minus n into x minus, sorry, that is x bar minus ax and y bar minus y into n into sigma x into sigma y. Here, if you calculate that one, what is the final answer for R?
So I got the answer 0.511.
0.511. Others are still calculating. Let's wait for others. 0.511.
Yes, sir. 0.511.
0.51 is the correct answer. Pratyas Day, are you there? Pratyas Raut,
Yes, sir.
Pratyush Parida. Okay, Pratyas Day or Maharajaman, correct answer. Okay, moving to the next one. Let's check. Priti Nepali, what is your answer for Karl Pearson coefficient relation.
So 0.51.
Priti Stout.
Sir, 0.51 also.
Okay, fine. Pooja Malik. Pooja Malik, are you there? Rachana Mishra. Sangram, your answer is correct. Fine.
0.51, sir.
Okay, fine. So let's move to solve another examples. I just minimize the data here for easy calculations. From the following data, find the coefficient of correlation between two variables, that is x and y, using shortcut method. Sorry, using shortcut method. Here, ax is given 4 and ay is given 6. In case of x series, we have 5, 10, 15, 11, 12, and 8. In case of y series, we have 2, 6, 3, 8, 5, 7. Just note down the data. I repeat here, assume mean in case of x series is given is 4 and assume mean for y series that is given 6. So in same fashion, you make a particular table. I just go to the next slide. Did it finish from your side? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Here
sir.
I write the first one is 5. Second one is just a minute.
10,
The next one is 10. Next one is 15,
15, 11,
11, 12.
12, 8.
Last one 8. Similarly, in case of y, we have 2, 6, again 2, 8, 5. Last one is 7. Then after, as per the given data, in case of x, it is x is 5. 5 minus how much? 4. That equals to 1. Then 10 minus 4, that is 6. Again, 15 minus 4, that is 11. 11 minus 4, that is 7. 12 minus 4, that is 8. And 8 minus 4, that is 4. Similarly, if you calculate the dy, in this case, y minus ay, that is ay is given 6. 2 minus 6, that is minus 4. Then 6 minus 6, that is 0. Again 2 minus 6, that is minus 4. 8 minus 6, that is 2. Again 5 minus 6, that is minus 1. And the last one is 7 minus 6, that is 1. After that, you go for the square of deviation, that is 1. This one is 36. This one is how much? 11 into 11, how much?
121.
121.
121.
This is 49. This is 64. The last one is 16. Similarly, if you go to square of the deviation in case of y series, the first one is 16. Second one is 0. Next one is 16. The next one is
सर y के कॉलम में सर 6 के बाद 3 है क्वेश्चन में
कौन सा?
263.
263 है ना? Okay, we just correct this.
Yes, sir.
That means how much? 3 minus 6, that is minus 3. And this one is 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next is that is 4. Last one is 1 and this one is 1. So what is the sum of dx here? Anyone?
So 37.
37. And sum of dy?
Minus 5.
287.
Minus 5, sir.
Minus 5. Moving to the next one, sum of dx square. What is the value?
So 287.
287. And sum of dy square?
31.
31. And the last column, that is dx into dy. The first one is how much? Minus 4. The second one is 6 into 0. That is 0. Third one is 11 into minus 3. That is minus 33. Last one is, sorry, next one is 7 into 2. That is 14. 8 into minus 1, that is minus 8. 4 into 1, that is 1. So what is the sum of this particular dx into dy?
minus 27.
Minus
Minus
27.
सर लास्ट वन 4 होगा सर 1 जो लिखेंगे
Sir, 4.
4 into 1
into 1.
4 into 1, okay. Those calculate. So what is the value of x bar here? Anyone? It is standard deviation of x and standard deviation of y. So what is the value of standard deviation of x here? Priyanka Manti, what is the value of standard deviation of x or sigma x?
So solving, sir.
3.13. Those who have not finished, just check your answer. 3. And standard deviation of y. Okay, Sakshi, you are taking extreme value. That is 3.1, 3.13. And standard deviation of y. Rajashri Swine.
Yes, sir.
So what is the value of standard deviation of x series?
Sir, do we?
That is 4.47. Sambit, you are very fast. 4.47. Okay. Others need to check your answer as per the given answer. Then calculate the R value. Rasmika Rautray, what is the value of karl Pearson coefficient or R?
Solving, sir.
Better you people are take the help of calculators. Whenever you attend the session of decision science, you must take your calculator. So as I told, most of the time the calculator is allowed in case of your exam, online or in case of offline examinations. Pooja Malik, what is the answer for R? Robin Kumar,
So solving.
Rakesh Maharana,
yes sir solving sir
Shahbaz Khan,
yes sir just a second
second तो हो गया, just a second.
नहीं sir
Okay. Samir Ranjan Kara, Samit Padi,
Sir, solving, sir.
okay fine. Rajesh Patra,
sir solving sir
so you take your time, okay? You have in case of final answer, you can drop your answer in case of chart box.
Hello, sir.
But yes, sir.
Sir, standard deviation of y is equal to 2.11.
2.11.
Yes, sir.
Square
Yes,
root
sir.
of some
Yes,
square
sir.
root of
2.11.
just a minute. Square root of under the square root you have right summation of dy square. Dy square value is how much? 31 divided by how much?
6.
6.
6. 31 divided by 6 minus, that is how much? Minus sum of d, that is minus
Minus 5 by
Minus
6
5
whole
by
square.
6.
square. Okay. In that case, if you go to the square root, what is the answer?
2.11.
2.11.
11.
2.11. Okay. Then after we proceed to calculate the value.
स्क्वायर रूट नहीं निकाला था इसलिए बोल दिया 4.47 जल्दी जल्दी
इट्स ओके, इट्स ओके। तो तुम्हारा 5 मार्क डिडक्ट हो गया। 5 बनाएंगे वो 0 हो जाएगा ड्यूरिंग द ऑफलाइन। Okay, don't be on hurry. The thing is that we have to focus on the tables. As you see from my side, I've gone so many type of mistakes during writing on this particular platform. In case of formula, you directly follow the formula, whatever formula is given in case of any method or any process, or special reference to this Karl Pearson. Yes, 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 yes.
Sir, in that summation of dx, so we have to take out the root over of summation of dx square by n. So my answer is coming 6.91.
कौन सा? In case of standard deviation of y.
Yes, sir, x.
X. If you calculate this one, just note down under the square, total square,
Yes,
not the
under
first.
square of
Sum of d square is how much?
by n. So
Sum of
287.
287 divided by how much?
Divided by 6.
6.
Is a 6.
287 divided by 6. What is the answer?
47.83.
47.83. If you go to next one, sum of dx, that is 37.
Yes, sir.
So 37.94.
37. In case of first one, 37 divided by how much? 6.
6.
That equals to 6.16. Clear? और 17 भी ले सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. In that case, if you go to that one, that is 6.16 into 6.16. How much?
37.9.
37.94. If you subtract from the first value, it is 47.83 minus, that is 37 point, just a minute, I will calculate here. That equals to how much? 9.89. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, sir, that bracket one, that is summation of dx by n total square, or that is multiplied by 2. I'm not getting that.
It is difficult to write the notations as per the
Yes, sir,
formula.
that is square, right?
That is square.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, under root is on whole thing.
Whole things. In case of your standard deviation, special reference to calculating by the help of shortcut methods, it is from my side, it is difficult to put the square root. Clear? That is why in case of particularly formula presented in the form of PPT mode, I just take the clicks and paste in case of this particular slide. Clear? But in case of whenever solving, suppose some student is not getting the with different steps, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and for them I will for simplification of this particular problem, I'll put the formula. But from my side, it is difficult to put the whole square root. That's why during solving this one, I repeatedly told the formula under the square root of sum of d square. Under the square, it means under the hood of that particular square, you have to note down sum of d square divided by n minus sum of dx divided by n whole square. Is it clear?
Okay. Okay, sir.
So if you go to that is just a minute, 9.89, that equals to how much? 3.14 or 3.13 you can take. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, moving to the next one. So what is the final answer? Anyone who have already solved?
0.101.
0.101. Is it clear to all? Anyone? Okay, you can, Priyanka, your answer is correct. Shall I move to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In case of the next one is, so this is another type of questions, specially belong to direct method based on value of items. Just note down the headings. We have previously solved direct method, then shortcut method, then the third one is direct method based on value of item. Just note down the heading. So here the formula is given, that is the coefficient of karl Pearson or karl Pearson coefficient at R equals to n into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y divided by square root of n into summation of x square minus summation of x whole square again into square root of n into summation of y square minus summation of y square. So here R represent karl Pearson coefficient of correlation, x stand for given or reduced value of first variables, and y stand for given or reduced value of second variables, and n stand for number of pair of observation, or we consider it the number of observations. So it is my advice to note down the formula, then I will proceed. Only one example to solve it one. So just look for your easy convenience. In that case, I will just copy paste the formula. Take a particular snap and paste it here. But in case of this PPT mode, it is difficult to write the formulas. Shall I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here is a typical numerical for you. From the data given below, find the coefficient of correlation between two variables using karl Pearson direct method based on values. We have two number of series here, x and y. So in case of x, the variables are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in case of y, the variable given 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for this one, it is very much easy to calculate. First, I made this type of tables. First column belong to the x variable, and then I directly go for the square of x. That means if you calculate this one, the second one is 1, this one is 4, this one is 9, this one is 16, the last one is 25. Okay, so here we need to calculate sum of x. So what is the value of sum of x here? Anyone?
51.
This one is 51. Which one?
15.
In first column.
16.
15.
First, that is 1, 5. In case of sum of x square.
15.
Yes, yes. Sum of x square.
51.
51. Similarly,
55.
55, just 6. 4 plus 1, that is 5. 5 plus 4, 14. 14 plus 16, that is how much?
55.
Okay. The next one is in case of y, that is how much? 36. 7, that is 49. The next one is 64. Next one, how much?
81.
81. Last one is 100. What is the sum of y here?
40.
Just a minute. This one is 40. And sum of y square?
Sir, 330.
330.
330. Then after you go for multiplication of x into y. The first one is 1 into 6, that is 6. Similarly, 2 into 4, sorry, 2 into 7, that is 14. 3 into 8, 24. 9 into 4, that is 36. Next is your 5 into 10, that is 50. Similarly, okay. Then you have to calculate the sum of xy. What is the value of sum of xy here?
130.
130. Okay. So you got the value of sum of xy here in the last column, and sum of x square is, that is 55. Sum of x is 15. Put the value in the formula to get the answer. Just quickly tell, we are already running short of time. Sangram, what is the answer for karl Pearson coefficient here?
Solving, sir.
Prityosapa, are you getting the concept of karl Pearson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Pratyas Raut,
Yes, sir.
Shivani Jana,
Yes.
what is the answer for the karl Pearson coefficient? Sandeep Parida,
Yes, sir.
Sakshi, you are calculating.
Yes, sir.
Sakshi Agrawal, okay, fine. Suransu Panda,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Solving, sir. Solving, sir. 2 minutes.
okay, Sanjay Sahu, just wait for others. Rituparna Swai, Real Chatoi, okay, here the answer is how much? So what is the value of n here?
5.
5.
N is 5, correct. So if you multiply 5 into summation of xy, that is 130, minus summation of x is 15 into summation of y is 40. Then after you go for the bottom one, that is square root of n is 5, and summation of x square, that is 55, minus sum of x is 15 whole square into square root of 5 into summation of y square is 330 minus sum of y is 40 square. In this regard, if you calculate this one or simplify this formula, you get 1. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's all from my side for today's sessions. Regarding surprise test assignment, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. You have only 2 minutes left.